What is up, everybody, and welcome to the video. We are back in the garage. I feel like I'm always here. But I just got done organizing-ish. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff I needed to clean up after going through the one unit, and now I got to start doing that one. But I'm just finishing this up. Let me flip this around. Just finishing up a couple of bags that were from the last unit. I think the only other two things is this box of CDs and that one of DVDs. And then we have this stuff from the next unit to go through. I was organizing stuff kind of back over here. All this area I couldn't even stand in. Still need to work on that area. Forgot about that. And over there, I was looking some stuff up. I didn't even realize this guitar stand. Or CD rack. It's missing a screw, but that's okay. It's Atlantic. It's vintage, I guess. I don't know, but they sell anywhere from like 80 to 200 bucks. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be annoying to ship, but that'll be alright. But I was going through this one bag, and I was like, oh, I didn't start the video. But I just don't understand. Kind of gross warning here, but there's just a tooth. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on here. But there's a tooth. So, yeah, I'm going to start working on this stuff for a little bit. Have a Whatnot auction tonight at 6:15. So, I don't know how long I'll be out here, but we're going to start on this unit. Inside of the same bag with the tooth, it's still funny, did just find these military pants and this military jacket. I can't remember what this one said it was. The tag is, it should be in this pocket. Yeah. There you go. A wool field jacket, which that says 36R, and then it says, oh no, it is 36R up there. And then these pants here, which the tag, I just saw it too. There it is. That tag's pretty worn. But wool pants and jacket. If I had to guess, World War II era as well, just along with everything else from this unit. But, yeah. So that was in this little bag of clothes. Let's see, is there anything else in there? It just looks like clothes. Alrighty, cool. A little more World War II stuff. Alright, quick little update. We are working on this stuff back here now. Only gone through a couple of things. And what did we find? Found this Samsung tablet right here. Working, it's like 30 bucks. Found this baitcaster reel that I think was going for like $50, $60. Oh, don't fall. There we go. We found this little flashlight that works. Seems to be pretty bright. Then it goes red. That was like 20 bucks. This Motorola walkie-talkie, just pulled this out of a bag. Don't have the charger for it, but hopefully I can find that. And these seem to go for like 40, 50 bucks, I think. Maybe. I don't really remember. A little Apple charger, and that's really it. Just a box of trash. And we are just going to work on this stuff for a little bit longer. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Just got done with a suitcase. Had a bunch of hats in it. Found this Carhartt beanie. This, Breitling, maybe? Hat. And then this Grassroots. Cool little tie-dye there. Also in there were a few Bose remotes. Bose Wave radio remote. Hopefully that's in here. I did see one Bose soundbar and subwoofer. Those are in the trailer when I was loading. PlayStation remote. But these were all in that suitcase too. So, not bad. I know I saw the Bose remotes whenever I get them at the bins. So, just found a couple small little things here. Found a 4th generation iPod Touch and Sony Walkman. This 4th generation iPod Nano. Found, where did it go? We have these headphones. I think these go for like 15, 20 bucks a piece. That one might be like 20 or 30. There was a Bluetooth somewhere here. I don't know where it went. It's hiding. Oh, it's right here. This Plantronics M70 Bluetooth. I've sold this before. Generally, I think it's like 50 bucks. So that's not bad. Out of one little bag. And yeah, we haven't really gone through much. So this unit's looking pretty good so far. So a little update. Did find three Sirius Sportster SP-R2s. Yeah. Radios, receivers for Sirius radio. Got them marked, so I'm trying to keep them like that. But these two seem to have lifetime subscriptions on them still, and the other one that I put somewhere does not. Where did I put that? I don't know. But that one does not, so yeah, that's cool. They sell pretty decently with a lifetime subscription. And yeah, I don't know what I did with that other one. But we barely scratched the surface on this unit. It's looking pretty cool. Interesting. So we're just going to keep on going. And we just keep on finding stuff. These are just cords I need to cut. But these headphones are brand new. And you can look up that model. For some reason, they sell used for like 50, 60 bucks. There was a pair that sold new for like 150. So that's cool. Found a couple more little MP3 players. This one, that one, and that one. I haven't even looked in here yet. Just a cord. But yeah, lots of really cool stuff coming out of this unit. Out of the first, like, that all came out of this bag. But out of like the first 5 or 6 bags. So we still have all this. And then the whole trailer. We are slowly getting through the stuff that is in here. Just have a few bags left from the stuff that I had in here. Still got the whole trailer full. Finding some decent stuff. A little Ryobi speaker. Whole bunch of computer mouses with all the dongles. So I need to see what's worth anything in here. I know a lot of the dongles. So a couple Ryobi drills, DeWalt charger. Did find this Parrot. I've sold these before, like missing the feet and everything without the stand. But they're like animatronic little Parrot thing. What else do we have? I don't know what else I've shown. But I'll just show you some stuff. I'm just trying to get that to stay. There we go. An Apple TV, and then in this box is, and it falls. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Stay up there. In this bag here is like 2 more Apple TVs and like 3 Rokus. Like there's a Roku down there. There's another Apple TV. There's another one of the, I think this is the 1625. Yeah, 1625. There's another one of those. Hopefully we can find the remotes. Got some flea market stuff. Some stuff over here. Just pulled out this Apple keyboard. Another Samsung tablet. This little fork is Cutco. Couple steak knives. This thing is like some sort of magnifying scope. There we go. Some sort of magnifying scope. Little Vitamix thing. Did find these Nikes that I thought were just going to be a normal pair, but they seem to go for like 100 plus. Right there. Nothing else too crazy in there. Did find some Carhartt pants that are there. And we've got more flea market stuff there. I don't really know what else. There's some more stuff down in that basket. But just was going through a box and found these watches. Nothing special, but that one's not new, but the rest of these are brand new. They still have their plastic on them and everything. And then we've got this bag that I opened and looked interesting. So I was like, oh, let's do it on camera. Seems like it's all watches. What is that one? Elgin. Kenneth Cole. I can read that. Oh, bag it feels interesting. Let's just dump this out. That'll probably be the easiest way to do it. There we go. That's Coach. That's cool. vintage, I think. Coach there. Seemed like these people spent money on decent stuff. Timex, Fossil. Those are all the same. Another Timex. That one ring might be silver. Let's see what's in here. Two more watches. ESQ. And oh, that's just a band. Yep, and some links down in there. It says Rolex. I don't know if that'd be real or not. Might have to get that checked out, but doesn't feel heavy enough. Let's say Rolex on it though. These people did spend money on stuff, so could be. But just some watches. Pretty cool stuff there. And then I'm gonna get through these last few bags. A lot of the stuff I haven't really been filming much just because it's been like clothes. I got clothes piled up there. Clothes for flea market. It's been nothing really exciting at all. Just run-of-the-mill stuff. Just went through this box right here that was here, full of glass. Found a couple uranium glass little, they almost look like ice cream cups. Oh, I just realized that one has a chip in it. And then I found that one there. That's also uranium glass. It's Fenton. Set those there. Hopefully they don't break. But then also in there, that box was from the last unit. I don't know if I said that. Was this? It's weighted sterling. So probably bust it apart. Get the generally I think it's like concrete that's in there. Get the weight out of it and scrap silver. And then these little chairs, they're silver plate, but they're by that company, Gaudinger, something like that. I don't know how to say it. But there's some that sold brand new for like 20 bucks. So I've got the set of 6, so maybe 15 bucks there. Did find the charger for the Ryobi stuff, and those two work. That drill takes a different battery, so I don't know if that one works. But we did that. Stacked some totes there, flea market stuff. And then we are done with everything that was in here to go through. Now we got to move on to the trailer. Going through this bag that had these shoes in it. And I think those, I don't remember. But it looked kind of interesting. So I was like, oh, let's pull the camera out. There's some quarters in there. Some medicine. Firefighter. Oak Grove. Something like that. Little pin there. A little bit of jewelry. Does not look gold or silver. Seems like we have some more quarters. Quarters, pennies, a little eagle thing. That's marked. What does that say? That's marked 18 karat. I don't necessarily believe it. It'd be nice if it's 18 karat. It's kind of heavy. Little eagle pendant. The marking just looks weird though. I'll definitely acid test this one. Almost just looks brass. I don't know. We'll set that one aside. What else do we have here? Little earring. Doesn't look to be anything. And just some more change. Little Harley thing. It was a pin. A couple bucks and change in here. Some more quarters over there. Not too bad. What is that? Chaps. Yeah, not too bad of a little bag. I'm now working on the trailer. I'm not in the trailer, but here's some things that I found recently. Little tablet on. I think it's just like a Walmart brand. Found some shoe trees, a hat, a knee brace. Down at the bottom there's just some hair clippers. This Sunbeam hair dryer, like from a hotel kind of. This hanger is surprising. It's like 20 bucks. I don't know how to say, Setwell, something like that, like a suit hanger. We've got that stuff there, some shoes there, more clothes piled up, and a couple flea market totes going on. But we're working on the trailer and slowly getting through it. I did just find this Versace perfume, Crystal Noir. I don't know. Stick it in there. It might be nothing crazy. I think it was like, there was a new one selling for like 30, 40 bucks. Found the speaker the other day. But that's really about it that's going on. I might throw the camera up on the tripod, do some of that. I was thinking of doing it like from the eBay side through, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, we have the camera up, and hopefully I can keep everything in frame. Memory box. Cast iron skillet, Martha Stewart. It's a decent cast iron skillet. I think this is going to be kitchen stuff. A stainless steel pan. I have some of these kind of sitting to the side. Found a couple of them so far. This is like a potato, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a French fry maker, per se. I should have a flea market closer to me, but I don't. There's a big old serving spoon, Target. A little sponge. And green tea. I do see some things that I was hoping was going to be in here. So when I was moving the unit, I saw, I think it was 2, maybe 3 Vitamix blender bases. And it appears that this is one of the pictures. Yeah, Vitamix. That's an old Vitamix logo. I don't know if you can see that, but it's an old Vitamix logo. So we have a pitcher and a Vitamix lid for another pitcher. We'll set those aside. Little Tupperware container. A big old strainer. Ooh, that's gross. That's nice and disgusting. Oh, what fall over there? Is this out of an Instapot? Yeah. Instapot container. The pot for an Instapot. Couple ice packs. That's heavy. Made in France. I don't know how to say that brand. If you can even see that. That's like a cast iron lid to something. I don't see any other cast iron in here. Rachel Ray. That's Fiesta. Fiesta ware little plate. Set those aside. And we have a bunch of lids to containers. I think this one goes to that one. Tupperware. Bunch of lids in one container, but not all the containers. Oh, this is for one of those percolator things. See if the whole thing's in here or not. Right, I missed. A couple little bowls. Gross pan. Another lid to something. Not worried about that. A strap. Some olive oil. Oh, another knife. I just listed a few of these knives. I guess I'll have to pull them down and add a 4th one to it. Let's put that in there. We have an HDMI to HDMI. Interesting. Chopsticks, some soy sauce, a little hat, Nothing special there. And that's it for that bit. Oh, there's some more stuff in here. Some wipes. Little plastic thing. Check these pockets. Nothing in there. The bag is Pampered Chef though. It's a big Pampered Chef tote. So that's pretty cool. We'll go grab something else. On to another tote that has one of those veggie cutters. MIU Professional France. This one looks really fancy. I'll have to look this one up. We'll set it there. We have the top to the Instapot. We're slowly building the Instapot. Okay, there's the top. I have nowhere to put random things. I'll set it there for the time being. This place is becoming a mess again. The rubber top to a casserole dish, I suppose. I have a mess of things going on everywhere. I just realized I got piles everywhere. Sander. A Ryobi tool bag. No tools. Guess those are from the Ryobi tools we already found. Oh, that base is pretty rough. It's like falling completely apart. I don't know about that one. Let's just set those there for now. Just a bag that's empty. IKEA. PetSafe wireless containment system. RFA 443. I've sold these in the past. Not the ones that look like this one, but I've sold different PetSafe stuff, so maybe that'll be worth something. We'll set it aside. We have a remote for Samsung. Samsung remote, put that up there. Empty container. And then one of these neck massagers. I can't give these darn things away. So it does seem like this slicer, there's the model and name and model, does sell for like 20 to 40 bucks. I think everything's there. It looks like it is. But that's not bad. We'll stick that over there. And then now I need to get a new tote. Now we have a duffel bag with a duffel bag in it. We'll put that one aside, I guess. Let's see what's down here. It did hold like a phone or something. Night IZE Innovation. Couple microphones. It don't seem to be anything special. Oh, 3 microphones. I don't really think those are anything. I don't really have a brand, so. What is this down here? Is it an old key? Got a weird thing on it. I don't know. And then a little brooch pin thing. And that's it in that bag. We'll put that to the side for now. Some sort of hymn book. Look it up. Dockers. Few hats, ESPN, polo, and slingshot, maybe? Is what that says? Polo hat and an ESPN hat. They don't look all that bad. Throw them over there. Another shoe tree. I feel like there's been 100 shoe trees in this unit. A water bottle of sorts. Ooh, that's gross. That's nasty. We'll throw that in the scrap pile. As I missed the scrap pile again. Big old strainer. Probably for like deep frying. Let's see. CD case with no CD. Another blood pressure machine. This is probably, I think this is now the 4th one I've found. I see 2. I think there's a 3rd one under there. So maybe 5th one? I know there was a box that, when I was moving the unit, that I saw like 2 or 3 in that one. Little wool hat that is sun faded there. That polo hat's pretty beat. A leather strap on it. Another polo hat. That one's rough too. A little thing that would go in your car, I guess. What else do we have here? Some wire strippers. I have no idea. Anyone got a clue? What this could even be? Oh, you know what? I think it's a little train. Smokestack. The cab. Yeah, I think that's what it is. A little, like, hanging train. Interesting. Alright, what else do we have in here? Another hat. That one's beat. Another polo hat. That one's rough too. A little powder horn. Made in Spain. Oh, I knocked stuff over. A North Face glove. Let's see if we can find the other one. Some sort of necklace type thing. Shoe tree. Chef. HDMI cable. Little Carhartt headband. We don't need the shoe tree. Back scratcher. Lug nut. And that looks to be it for that duffel bag. And then we have this one. That is for shooting. Yeah. A stand for shooting. It's for like holding an iPad or something. Microphones. Is it microphone stands, or are these going to be globes for like photos? Yeah, they're for taking pictures. They're the umbrellas or whatever they're called. Mounting stuff for that. I think that's all of it. What this stuff is just for taking photos. There's another hood. Cool. I'll clean this mess up now. And we have another box that looks like a kitchen box. Nice big wok. Titanium coated kitchen scissors. Microplane. I feel like yeah, it's Pampered Chef Microplane. I feel like I've sold this before. And then that's also Pampered Chef. Let's stick those to the side. Something in this box stinks. I think there's food in here too. Here we go, Pampered Chef bamboo serving set. Brand new. I do pretty good with Pampered Chef stuff on eBay. That's nothing. Little can opener. Ew. No idea what that is. Hot dogs? Got a bottle of ranch that expired in 2024. Breadcrumbs. Some cords. I have like 4 of these cords laying around because I thought they might go to something important. Just a standard plug. I try to keep a few of those around just in case I need them. There's a glass dish. Aluminum little crab crackers that look like a little crab. Seems like a lot of this is spices and stuff. There's a knife. It's got a cool handle on it. Gerber Ron? No idea. Seems to have been their kitchen box. Or one of them. Ooh, that's Cutco. The handle's tore up, but it's a little Cutco spreader. That's a little Pampered Chef spatula. See what else there is. Just have to sift through the junk. Oh, there goes a squirrel on the roof. Little peeler. Got some silverware. That's Cutco. Cutco 1059. Here's another one. Cutco spreader. This one is personalized on the front. Nickel bronze spoon. Ah, there we go. We have an onion that's growing. Yay. That's kind of gross, actually. That's really gross. Just in a box and it's growing. Plated sterling. Oh, that's meat. Meatball meatloaf burger blend. Use or freeze by 7/10/24, and it's in this box. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. No wonder something smelled weird. I think that adds up. Okay. Well, that's all sauce packets. Cool. I'm gonna clean my hands. That's gross. Alright, we're moving on. I went and washed my hands real well, because that's just gross. Just old meat that's been sitting around for almost a year. That's disgusting. But we're moving on now. Titan Plus. These are for one of those bag sealer. What are they called? The sealer things. I can't think of the name. The food sealers, but I saw one in the trailer, so they could go to that. Another one of those nickel bronze pieces. This is cast iron. Oh, it's LaCroix. I always say LaCroix, but I know that's completely wrong. LaCroix cast iron skillet, or not skillet, like pan. That's cool fun. Depending on what they are, they can go for some good money. Just a little wooden tray thing. Cricut infusible transfer sheet. I don't know. I'll throw it to the side for now. Haven't found a Cricut, but there could be one in there. That's gross. This is Cutco, I think. Yep. Cutco 1726. I thought that was Cutco too, but it's not. That's all sticky. Yeah, that's very sticky. Where can I put some? Because this is actually a decent brand. I don't know how to say it. It's the one with a little bumblebee on it. Don't know that brand. I'll have to look that one up. Why is everything in here all sticky? That's the big question. Little glass cup. This cast iron saucepan has no make or name. What else do we have? There's a Yeti lid. I've been looking for one. I have a Yeti cup over here that doesn't have a lid. Ooh, that's Cutco. Cutco 1724 KC. Oh, carving knife. Another one of those nickel brass or nickel bronze knives. A peeler. Another one of those knives. That brand with the bumblebee. I have a couple of those listed. Oh, here's the other piece to that one that's all sticky. I'll just see if those are worth anything. If so, I'll clean them up. Yeah, this stuff's gross. I can't read you. Lifetime cutter. Something like that. Forever Sharp. And my hands are all sticky. Something sticky melted all over this stuff. Master? No. Magtard? Maybe that's what that says? Oh, that's neat. It's like a hand mixer, just like the old screwdrivers. And that's really it for that one. Now my hands are all sticky. Alright, this is a new day, but first container, I guess. We're just on with the gross stuff still. Little Yeti cup, and then I don't know what that liquid is or what is in there. That's disgusting. All right, that's how we start the day. That's fun. Did find 2 calculators, but that's, yeah, fun. After the meet yesterday. That's gross. So here's a box I remember seeing in the unit when I was moving it. There seems to be 3 Vitamix blenders. I don't know if that's Vitamix or not. But there is a Vitamix 5200. A Professional 750. And a Super 5200. 3 bases. Some cast iron. Any good cast iron? That's a Griswold. That's nice. What is this one? Made in China. But those are cool. I'll look them up real quick, see what kind of value there is. Did a little research and tested all three of the blenders. They all do work great. I think the most valuable one might be the 5200. I don't remember. They're roughly in the range of like 80 to 120. This is a Vitamix pitcher. It says it right there. It's a little beat up, but yeah, I don't know. And then this pitcher I'd found, I don't know if it was in this video or a previous video, but this is a Vitamix blender too with the plunger. I found this a couple days ago, but at minimum I'd say 80 bucks a piece, but I think there's more money than that. But they all work good. Looked up the Griswold pan too, and it needs restoration, but it is a number 5. It should be like an easy 30 bucks. Maybe I can try to get 40 out of it. But yeah, that's a good box there. Time for a little update. I have been going through stuff for a few hours. Did find this Brownie 2A camera. It seems like it works. I don't know. Little Swiss Army knife. Some Tory Burch flip-flops. I don't even know if they're worth anything. Little hair straightener. A Brother ADS 1200 printer. This Pampered Chef roaster pan thing. What else do we have? A Waring Pro waffle maker. I found this yesterday. I mean, I didn't really find it. It was just in the trailer. But it's like an air purifier fan thing that works. Window fans, which for some reason, I guess, kind of sell. Did find this Omega juicer right there. A couple more pieces of Cutco. Got some clothes piling up there. A pile of cords. Flea market stuff. Just found this nice ratchet. It's like brand new. Organized this a little bit better because it was just becoming a mess. The flea market pile is massive. It's a good third of the garage. So flea market season, definitely. What else did I find? You saw the Vitamixes. Vitamix I. Found another Sirius XM radio. No subscription on that one. Tools and stuff we've already seen. A couple pieces of Fiesta ware. That's a newer one. But some Fiesta. I think that's really it. I'm going to throw the camera up on the tripod over there, and we're going to go through this bag. Looks interesting. I don't know. Alright, on to this bag. Oh, there's a couple other things over here, too. I don't know if I showed this. I found this the other day, but it's a Logitech Harmony remote with the charger. I think these go for like 120, 150 bucks, if it works. Just found this thing in the last bag I went through. I have no idea what it is. But there seems to be, I looked it up, and there seems to be another piece that goes with it. So, optical laser source with Wave ID. I don't even think it's ever been used. It looks brand new. Maybe we'll find the other piece. Who knows? We got a sombrero. Little kid's sombrero. Picture thing. Singer iron-on patches. A little, kind of like a fedora thing. It's pretty beat up. Some little felt patch things. A little lion. A little wooden lion. Let's see if we can put this over here. Some bells, it looks like. With a little Laurel. L-A-U-R-E-L. Laurel bells. I don't know. I'll open them up. Just start putting stuff everywhere again. Some sort of fabric. Yeah, I have no idea on that. Wallpaper. Just a little Made in China hat that's all bent up. There's other parts to that out in the trailer. Little train. Electric guitars and bass, Yamaha. I guess like an old catalog per se. Cool. A little vest. A little cowhide vest. Or hide, I guess. I don't know what it's made out of. Another bit. I found one the other day. And it's just weird because there's nothing else like horse related in here. But there's a bit. These are pieces to a broken shelf. I'm not keeping those. Some little brass hanger type things. More of those pieces. A little flag. What's this thing? A little box with the, well, it's in two pieces now. Well, that's heavy, but it's got a big chip out of it. I guess these are just bookends. Yeah. A little frame with nothing in it. It's got a little sword. Probably like a little letter opener. Doesn't say anything on it though. What does this say? University of Iowa, April 69 to June 71. Maybe it was like a gift. Something down there. Stainless steel. Something New York, Germany. That's a neat little letter opener, I guess. We got a little motorcycle. Neat. New York Central System. It's like a brass plate, like a nameplate, where it would have hung up somewhere, I guess. Some hardware. July 1974, Santa Fe. The thing's pretty beat up. An HO gauge. Some scrap metal. Some old keys. There's some cool old keys. A brass fisherman? Maybe? Nothing on it. It's a heavy piece of brass. A little cast iron horse. No name on that either. A little cast iron hook thing. It's really all in here besides just some scrap metal and some cords. So here's a little horse. Not a, oh, it is a briar. I have another briar laying around here somewhere. I'll just put it over here. Yeah, that looks like that's really it. It's a cool bag. This New York Central System thing's pretty cool. Maybe off of a train. That's neat. Alright, we have a bag with like 4 other bags that were in it that are on the ground. So let's see what we have here. Socks, underwear. I'm not keeping any neckties unless they're... I've got a couple of name brand, but other than that, I'm not keeping any of them. I have a hard time getting rid of neckties. Ray-Bans case with some random glasses in it. No name prescription glasses. Empty phone case. Some toothpaste and socks. Sweet. Those are broken. China. That's fine. Little piece of brass. More socks. It's a brand new t-shirt. It has a stain on it. I'll throw it in flea market. Something wrapped up in tinfoil. Crackers wrapped up in tinfoil. Nice. That's the way to do it. Those are some thick socks. Those socks are very thick. Interesting. Papers. You got a quick tune. I think that's brand new. A little guitar quick tune. All set over there. A little undershirt, polo undershirt. Some string. A little skull cap. Just a leather skull cap. Oh, maybe someone would be interested in that. And that seems to be it, besides some pills and papers and another sock. I feel like there's more in there than I think there was. Nope. On to the next bag. A little hanging organizer. Toss that one in the flea market. Just some Walmart brand pants. Eggcorn. Some little Eggcorn, almost like slippers. And that's it in there. Those hats. Let's do the clothes first. Bag. Little picture thing. I don't even think. Oh, these are clothes. And towels. Let's see. Tiger Woods shirt. Little golf polo. More sheets. What do we have here? Ivy Crew. That neckline is yellowed. Where's the neckline? There it is. Ooh, that neckline's trash too. Nike Dry Fit. With a little basketball hoop logo on it. Some underwear. It's got a big stain on the front. A lot of the clothes in this unit were stained up. Actually, we can put all this into here and just throw this bag into the truck. Set that aside. Looks like this one's all hats. Alright, we got a Yankees World Series 2009. Under Armour. Game Day. Little John Deere pink ladies camo hats. A bunch of hats in here. Chicago Bulls. interesting brim bill. The Windy City. Little fedora. Polo. Looks like a youth hat. It's got to be youth. Hard Rock Cafe. Steel. FTHM maybe? That one has the tag cut off. Like a, I don't know what those style hats are even called. There's another one. Seems like this one's a totes. Adidas. Another Adidas. The Hat Depot, made in USA. Harvard. It's just a bucket hat with a little zipper. Interesting, a little pocket on a bucket hat. Adidas beanie. Adidas, however it's said. AVIA, women's hat. We got a Ducks Unlimited and a Mossy Oak. I have a mess going on the table. Another Adidas. This one's just made in USA. I got a couple. These ones over here kind of look up, but everything else just seems kind of run of the mill. Another Adidas hat. And that's it. These things, I found a bunch of them. They're like little hat holders. So, these other ones are like attached to a rope to put them on what would seem like, I don't know, a hanger or something. But we're good with that. Let's take all these and put them in flea market. There we go. We'll toss these ones aside. And this last bag. That starts us out with another hat. A little Harley hat. Harley Davidson. What do we have here? Some chaps, however it's said. 3M Thin Slate Expert Performance Gear. These are brand new. That's funny because the last unit I just found extra small. The last unit I just found a pair of chaps. They were Harley chaps. Where can I put these? Oh, no, right there. I think there's another pair in here too. At least that's what it looks like. Harley Davidson playing cards. Oh. We got a Harley Davidson like handkerchief. I thought it had a year on it, but it doesn't. And let's check these ones out. Another pair, genuine leather, 6XL. Went from extra small to 6XL. Interesting. These don't seem to have a brand though. They're just genuine leather. Toss these ones aside too. And I think that's it. Oh, we got a DVD. Hog Heaven, the story of Harley Davidson. There we go. That's everything. So I pretty much finished up that unit. There wasn't much more of anything. It was all that good. Got all this stuff to kind of go back through, see what I have. It's just all parts and pieces to things. That was all power supplies that I kept because I didn't know. It seemed like a lot of electronics at first, but it wasn't. Pile of shoes I need to look up. all the Cutco there. But that's really it. Some flea market stuff there, and as you can see, I'm piling in another unit that I just bought. A little 5x10 for 180 bucks, which will be the next video. But this one, well, it was decent. Can't complain. There was a Cricut, 2 of them. The old one, and that one's like the Creations, I think. And then some more Fiesta ware. But that was really it out of the last few boxes and bags. Not a bad unit overall. Some rainbow stuff. That came out like real early on. I got the sewing machine too, like the stereos. Oh, I guess there was this stuff. A little Coach purse, little Michael Kors one, another Coach one. Nothing too spectacular there. But yeah, not too bad at all. Well, Editor Corey here. I've been working on this like all day. It's been frustrating me, but I finally have figured out what was wrong, and it was my last little 10-second outro. So, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a comment, like the video if you want, and subscribe, I guess. And we'll see you in the next one.